work, parents, and of course our students, and Dr. Ross for being what I refer to as our architect of excellence. So today, we're just going to kind of meander around the building. Feel free to take pictures, video. Last year's group really surprised me. Now, I brought Mr. Selby in last year. His wife recently passed away, so I didn't want to trouble him. But last year's group really surprised me. When we got up to the third floor, up to, I believe it was Ethelita Humphrey's room, they sang.
You'll never walk alone. You'll never walk
I expect someone here to lead that, and for someone to videotape that, because it was gorgeous, it was beautiful. They sang in parts, and one techie person in the group actually started a I don't know if it was a Facebook site or a website. They uploaded all these pictures so that everybody could have access to them, including the video. It brought tears to your eyes when you saw the group sing. So hopefully you can surprise me in a similar way.
Probably not.
Just like we practiced last night.
This young lady back here said, "Is that your football stadium?" Because most of you know that everybody around here, Springfield and Struthers and Niles and Warren and Campbell, all have new football stadiums. Our Board of Education has made the right decisions academically for kids. Primarily, we're not a football school or a basketball school. I think we're here to educate kids, and that's something that sticks with you for a lifetime. So consequently, we've got probably the oldest stadium. And right now, our booster club is trying to raise funds, not taxpayer money, but private funds to redo our stadium. But that's going to be somewhere down the line. This stadium originally, WPA, 1932-33 vintage. I went into some old yearbooks, and gradually it's been added on through booster clubs and so forth through the years. This building that we're in, the original part, and you probably all know this, the original Boardman School was built as the brick part that we'll point out later, 1911. 1911, yeah. But there were additions. I said 8, there were actually 9. There were additions to this building, 1916, 1922, 1924, 1928, 1931. And of course, Market Street Elementary School, the first elementary school in Boardman, or the second building of the modern Boardman era, was built in 1950. So this building also had an addition in 52, 54, 59, and 63. And through those additions to this building, we also built, in this order, Stadium Drive, West Boulevard, and Robinwood Lane, opened in 57. So, and Glenwood Middle School in 61, I believe. So Boardman has grown. The community has somewhat changed. The landscape of public education has changed. Now we're into open enrollment, where parents can choose to send their kids to another district that has open enrollment, or a charter school, or an online school. You see those in the news or being advertised right now. Our enrollment back in your day was probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 3,000 students. We had a high point probably of close to 6,000 here in Boardman. Currently, we have about 4,500 students that attend Boardman schools. Back when I first started as a building principal at an elementary school, our district had a poverty rate, free and reduced lunch, of about 12 to 15% totally across the district. Currently, 10 years later, our free and reduced lunch rate in this district is 40%. Two of our buildings have poverty rates or free and reduced lunch rates above 50%. So it's not your Boardman, your grandmother's Boardman, as they say. It has changed, but we are not capitulating our standards. We are not backsliding. We are maintaining high standards of behavior, high standards for academic progress, and we will continue doing this because we love Boardman, even though I'm not Boardman. We love Boardman. Dr. Ross is not a Boardman grad. Can you boo at her also?
But I have to tell you, this class is really who introduced me to Boardman schools, believe it or not. I was telling Carolyn and Sharon and a few others, my cousin was a member of this class, so I came to the a cappella choir concerts in the auditorium. heard Ms. Humphreys lead all of you, and so it put a very special place in my heart for Boardman Schools. And when Mr. Lazzari called to interview me for this job, I just felt that it was Carol working through Mr. Lazzari to bring me back to Boardman Schools. So my cousin Carol Passarelli, a member of your class, a very quiet member, I'm sure you know some really was one of the, in an indirect way, introducing me to Boardman Schools through her love for it, and I feel like I know all of you through her. So congratulations on your the 50th anniversary of your graduation, and I hope you have a wonderful visit to the school today, to your high school, and your reunion tonight.
Thank you. We're going to take you down this hallway to the Home Economics and Industrial Arts, which has been taken over by the music people. Our band music room is
Down into the single vision, and I played for 18 years.
And it's all
Sarasota. Lived there, lived in Queens 3 months.
Every time you say Ryan, I go like things go
And you know, it's really funny because I was like a tenth of a mile and I had to walk to school. Yeah, I was like a tenth of a mile. And then where the Kerr kids, Kerr and them lived, I could have got the bus. So I used to walk down the road beside them.